Good evening. My name is Jalil Garcia, and I am a graduating senior from the home of Pan Pride. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance to the American flag and the Texas flag. Pledge to the American flag. I pledge allegiance to the American flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Pledge to the Texas state flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Please remain standing for my fellow graduating senior Felix Rojas to come to the podium and lead us in the opening.
Thank you. You may be seated. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and to my fellow class of 2012. Thank you all for joining us on this special day, a day which marks a milestone in life's journey towards success. Through struggles, setbacks, and disappointments, we rise today on this memorable occasion to celebrate our victory over life's obstacles and to acknowledge that this achievement was not achieved alone, but through the help of our family, friends, and/or our religious faith. Thanks to them and our determination, we have the privilege to stand here today with our heads held up high and our spirits held up even higher, that we can now say we finally did it. Allow me to introduce our John Leslie Patton Academic Center Principal, Ms. Sylvia Fuentes.
Welcome, bienvenidos. Your graduate has asked that you treat this exercise with the utmost respect. Every graduate deserves to hear his or her name announced. Please refrain from using any noisemakers, horns, bells, yells, or any other distractors that are not conducive to maintaining the dignity and grandeur of this event. We ask that you hold your applause and congratulatory yells until after all names have been called so that the next name called can be clearly heard. Your assistance will help provide the very best graduation for each student. Thank you in advance for your cooperation to ensure a dignified graduation ceremony. Declaración del decoro. Su graduado ha pedido que trate este ejercicio con el mucho respeto. Cada graduado merece oír su nombre anunciado. Por favor, abstenerse de utilizar cualquiera de los elementos matracadas, bocinas, campañas, gritos o cualquier otros distractores que no son propiciadas para el mantenimiento de la dignidad y la grandeza de este evento. Le pedimos que mantenga sus aplausos y gritos de felicitación hasta que después de todos los nombres han sido llamados para que el nombre de la próxima llamada pueda ser escuchado claramente. Su cooperación y ayudará a proporcionará la mejor de la graduación para cada estudiante. Gracias de antemano por su cooperación para asegurar una digna ceremonia de graduación. Welcome to John Leslie Patton Academic Center's graduation. Bienvenidos a la graduación de John Leslie Patton Academic Center. We are a unique group, are we not, graduates? Yes. We are parents, yes? Yeah. We are sons and daughters, yeah. Brothers and sisters, nieces, nephews, and many, many other things. But most of all, today you are proud graduates. Better yet, you are more than conquerors, and I applaud you. Once again, welcome to the most unique group of individuals and some of the most incredible people that I have ever met. Thank you for celebrating with us today. I applaud their efforts, and I have been privileged to be with them. At this time, it is my honor and my privilege to introduce to you one of the graduating seniors. She has been chosen by her peers, as have all others throughout this program, to address them. At this time, I will introduce to you Alyssa Flores, graduating senior from the June class 2012 John Leslie Patton Jr. Academic Center. Please come forward, Alyssa.
I'm short. Good afternoon, families and friends of our proud graduates of Patton Academic Center. Thank you for joining us for our 2012 graduation. First of all, thank you to my class for allowing me to speak today. It was a great honor that I have been thinking about since I walked in our front doors of our school. This is my second time here, you know, but my first time on this stage. I was an usher at our last year's graduation, and I walked the graduates' families, friends, to their seats to watch their daughters, sons, granddaughters, and grandsons, as well as my friends walk across this very stage. As I stood in the back, listening to everything everyone had to say, I began to think, what would I say when it's my turn? Now here I am. Or should I say, here we are. Now it's our turn. And to be really honest, I'm still a little unsure what to talk about, besides saying that I'm so proud of everyone on this stage. Now, who of us wants to sit here for another hour? Let's get the party started. So today I stand before you to say yes, wow, and OMG, we made it. For many of us, this day was too good to become true. All of our hard work and determination actually paid off. And the years went by fast, right? We have been through many ups and downs these past years, but we stuck it through to show what we can really do when our minds are set on it. But this is only the beginning. Graduates, don't stop here. Let's continue to show what we can really do. If not for anyone, do it for yourself. You know, before today, I was very nervous, and there was a time, believe it or not, that I was very shy to even get up in front of the classroom. But I have overcame that. I'm telling you this because I know you can overcome anything you face in life with a little time and practice. At this time, I would love to share a short poem by Robert Frost. One of my great teachers from Griner Middle School, Mr. Butler, had his students memorize this poem by heart. I knew that there was a good reason he had us do this. The road not taken. Two roads diverge in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. But be one traveler, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other just as fair, and perhaps having the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had worn them really about the same. And both that morning equally lay, in leaves no stepped had trottle black. Oh, I marked the first for another day, yet knowing how ways leads on to way. I doubt if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sign. Somewhere ages and ages hence, two worlds diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Robert Frost. You see, I believe the students at Patton have taken the road less traveled by, because how many young adults come back to high school and get their diplomas? And for us having this diploma, it has opened up so many doors. I hope all of you realize this and give yourself a hand and a pat on your back, because you deserve it. We actually finished. Now, I would love to thank everyone by name, but there was so much help these past years that I will be going way over my allotted time. To my family, Mom, Dad, my grandparents, and my Aunt Elena, who I know is looking down on us right now. Thank you for believing in me. To my husband and my 2 little ones, Mommy finished. Don't ever let anyone tell you it's too late for anything. There is always a way. To our counselors who saw most of us every day and checking our grad plans, thank you. To our teachers who taught us something new and kept us on track, thank you. To the whole faculty and staff, thank you. Thank you all so very much for this great opportunity. Let's graduate. Allow me to introduce one of my fellow graduates, Senior William Uzabor. He too has been selected.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and to the special graduating seniors of 2012. It is a great honor and privilege to represent my classmate and give this speech today. First, I would like to thank God for giving us this day to celebrate these unforgettable moments in our lives and for guiding us through the different challenges we encountered while working towards our diploma. Next, I would like to thank our families, guardians, Ms. Fuentes, Mr. Simmons, teachers, all the staff, and our friends for all of their help, advice, and support they gave us throughout our educational journey. Now to my graduating seniors, you are so wonderful and marvelous for the great effort you put forth to earn your high school diploma. I congratulate you all for utilizing the second chance we were given to finish high school. I also want you to realize that the number of us graduating today is not the same from when we first arrived at Patton. Some had to drop out because they could not continue for a number of reasons. But I am proud that today we stand here together, unified in the fact we did not let our situation impact our motivation and desire to finish high school. While we have struggled and made mistakes, remain persistent and determined to graduate with a diploma. Now that we have finished, many questions might also be going through our minds, such as, what is my next step? Or what are my plans for the future? Some of us might have answers to those questions already, like joining the armed forces, or going to college, or I'm still undecided. Regardless of where we are, always remember to make a wise decision for yourself, because from now on, we are the decision maker of our life. No one is going to tell us what to do anymore. Neither our parents, guardians, nor the faculty and staff members of the school will be there to make any decision for us. The years we've spent in high school have helped us to grow spiritually, mentally, and academically. The things we have learned were not just to pass a test, but to prepare us for what life has in store because life is not going to treat us as a child, nor as a teenager, but will treat us like an adult. I would also say that every decision we make should not be based on money, but should be based on what will make a positive impact in our lives, our family, and the community around you. Why? Because we now serve as a role model to other people, a role model to your kids, a role model to your family, a role model to your community. Finally, graduating seniors of 2012. This level we have reached so far in our education should not be our final destination, but should be a stepping stone in achieving our dreams in life. Try to go beyond this level to achieve a higher level in education, such as a college degree, because The price you pay to achieve a full education is worth more than the price you pay for gold, silver, or diamond. Why? Because the key to success is education. Now is the right time when our brain is too young and fresh to learn, because tomorrow might be too late. As Derek Buck says, if you think education is expensive, try the cost of ignorance. As you all depart from here to start a new journey towards achieving your dream, keep in mind that there will always be new challenges in your way. Do not get discouraged if you fail, because you are not a failure as long as you keep trying to succeed. Remember, whatever people say does not determine what you're going to become in life. Trust in God and believe in yourself. Stay focused, disciplined, and determined in achieving that goal you want to accomplish for yourself. Never give up until you win. And any challenges that come your way, always remember it is for a purpose that will prepare you for a greater level in life. So, graduating seniors of 2012, I wish you the best of luck, and may God be with us as we begin a new journey towards achieving our dreams in life. I will not say goodbye. Rather, I will say until we meet again. God bless you all. God bless everyone that came to celebrate with us today. God bless John Leslie Patton Academy Center. And God bless America. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Lakia Stevenson. I'm going to do a poem. Okay. Rows of applauding fans, moments of truth, serene and successful. Your moment has finally come. Dedication as you await your moment in the limelight. Everyone stands as you take center stage. Many times you've cried and almost gave up, only to realize that this is you, and finally you got this. From an inexperienced sapling to the cream of the crop, the moments of immaturity have passed. You're now on your way. At last you can turn your tassel to the left. Your journey has yet just begun. Friends, loved ones, former experiences pass in a blur as you readily tackle college. Grads, as you wear your cap and gown, it becomes you. Remember your footsteps as you near the future.
Good evening, my name is Nayeli Ibarra, and I too am a graduating senior from the home of the Pride, Patton. It's my privilege this evening to introduce to you our District 6 Board of Education trustee, Ms. Carla Ranger.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. I am overjoyed to be here to speak to our graduates and to greet you this afternoon on behalf of the Board of Trustees of Dallas ISD and District 6, where the John Leslie Patton School is housed. I'm overjoyed because this is the second graduation, and I see more guests and family members this time because there are more graduates this time. As I understand it, there are more than 80 graduates. Over half of them decided to march today, and we are pleased to see this green and gold, the green for growth and the gold for richness. Don't they look handsome and beautiful up there? They do. And I want you to know that Dr. Patton, for whom this school was named, and I had the privilege of nominating Dr. Patton's name for this school, Oh, he is smiling in his transition this evening because Dr. Patton, an early pioneer in Dallas ISD education, worked very hard for students just like you. Dr. Patton did a lot of research, developed faculty and staff, developed programs, because he knew that there are students like you who were smart, who had dreams, but had some obstacles to overcome. And because of that, he worked, as a matter of fact, right here at Booker T. Washington. That's why it's even more significant that this graduation is being held here, because he was the early principal of Booker T. Washington. So I want you to know how proud I am, but how proud you would make him today, and I know that you will continue to do so. Now, our speakers, and I think, we've given them individually a hand, but for William, Alyssa, Lakia, for Felice and Jaleel, each of them, weren't they speaking with such esteem and confidence? Let's collectively give them another hand today. Thank them. I was so proud of them. You know what it takes to come up here to speak in front of all of you, and they did it with great confidence. And that also pays tribute to another group of people who have already been thanked by them individually. But I'd like for, and I know these graduates would like to thank two other groups here. They know that they're sitting in those chairs and they're being honored tonight and they will be celebrated tonight because of what they did to get here, but not just because of what they did. Because of what some very fine people who have a lot of confidence in them and who gave more than what was being asked and expected of them to help them to get here. People who care about them, and that's Ms. Fuentes, the principal, and the faculty and staff at the John Leslie Patton School. So I'm going to ask them to stand, everyone, the principal, the faculty, and staff, and so you can see them all again. And for the graduates here, have this little thank you, special thank you. You know, we can say it with our mouths. We can tell people thank you, and we can also say it non-verbally. But we can give it through our applause, and a yes is a real affirmation of our gratitude to you. So here's what I'd like for you to do, graduates. And I'd like for you to join in, if you like, parents, family, and friends, with 4 very hearty claps. I want you to say with those claps, yes, we thank you. I want you to give it to them so that they can hear those words and they will feel it. Now, you all brace yourselves, teachers and staff and counselors and faculty, because they're going to let you know how much they appreciate what you've done. Count of 4, you're going to say, yes, yes, we thank you. You ready? Hands in position. All right? All ready. All right. 1, 2, 3. Yes, we thank you. All right. Thank you very much. Now, there are also parents, family members, friends who came to celebrate with you tonight, and you know how much they have done for you, how much they've meant to you, how much they've pushed and nudged and helped you to sit in those seats. So we want to do the same thing and tell them collectively, as they have been thanked individually by our previous speakers, we want to tell them a yes, because I want to thank you too for helping our students to graduate and the difference it will mean to them. So on the count of 3, we're going to tell them, and I know you're going to feel, you see there are hundreds of people out there, and you're going to feel their smile and that energy as you tell them, yes, we thank you. You ready? Hands in position. Are you all ready to receive this? All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yes, we thank you. All right. And we are very appreciative of Ms. Fuentes' faculty and staff, to all of you, for the help you have given to these students to help them to arrive at this date. Students 2012 class, you will each from this day go in different directions. You will follow different paths in order to discover your own path in life. Now, some of you may go on to community college. Some of you may go to a 4-year college or university. Some may go to get certification or additional training in a field or an area or trade that you are in which you are interested. Some of you may go to the military. Some may go into the workforce. Some of you probably haven't quite decided what you want to do, what path you want to take, so you're still weighing your options. But I'm here to say that whatever path you take today, either one of those, there's one key to success, and it will be the same for each of you. And that key is the attitude you take. The attitude you take on the road with you. Now, you've made grades in subjects. I don't know if you've received your final report card, but if not, you'll soon receive them, and your teachers have given you grades. But I want you from this day to give yourself a grade. I want you to develop your own report card for life and give yourself an A. Give yourself an A for attitude and make it positive. Now, you see, you want to give yourself the A for your attitude because you wouldn't want someone else now to give you your grade, to assign that letter to you. Because after all, someone else may give you a B when you should have an A. And that B may be for bitterness. You're just bitter about whatever else happens to you after today. Or that B may be for blame. Or that B may be for bungling around, not knowing what to do. Another person may give you a C if you allow them to give you that grade, and that will be for confused, or that big word, can't, or complainer. Someone else may give you a D for deflated, depreciated, disappointed, or you're dumb. You don't want them to give you the grade. And someone else may decide to just give you an F. An F for fussing all the time about what's happening, or being flippant, whatever, or falsifying information, or F for failure. No, you don't want anybody else to give you your grade on your report card for life. You want to give yourself an A for attitude. And I guarantee you, if you do that, then you can determine your future. You will make your own future, and it will be positive, because an A is always positive. When you receive an A on your paper, an A on your report card, it's positive. So your A for attitude means that, well, as the great statesman Winston Churchill said, attitude is a little thing, but it makes a big difference. And Oprah Winfrey says that there's a great discovery that attitude can make the difference in your future. In fact, you can change your future just because of your attitude. So I want you, as you go to celebrate today with your family and your friends, to take a moment during that celebration with the balloons and the confetti and all the food and everything to drink. Just take a card. A family member provide that card, that little index card or half of it, and write on there, this is a serious assignment, your last assignment from John Leslie Patton. Write on there, my report card for life. And then you put a big A there. And anytime you're feeling that circumstances are not going your way, you pull out your report card and give yourself an A. Let yourself know that you've got that attitude, because there are going to be some rough times. But that positive attitude, that A, will take away those negative circumstances or will help you to work through them. It'll also change other people around you, because you've seen people with negative attitudes. They make other people around them feel negative as well. But if you've got a positive A, then it's very likely that that will lead to positive results. My hope for you is that you will continue to grow and to learn, and the way to do that, and I have to insert this into everything I say when I speak to students, is to read something every day. If you will just get into the habit of reading 20 minutes a day, I guarantee you're going to develop those muscles. You're going to start thinking. You will know more. You will feel more confident. Just 20 minutes. It's not very long. Just stop, set it aside. If you do it for 21 days, it'll become a habit. And for the rest of your lives, if you read for 20 minutes a day, you will continue to grow and to learn. And secondly, always have high expectations for yourself. Internalize that attitude, that positive attitude, when you give yourself an A, and cast out that negativity and say, I've got those high expectations. Cast out that blame, cast out that fear. Develop that. It will help you to develop that self-esteem, that confidence. Now, I have to be realistic that your future will not hold everything that's positive. We can speak from experience about that. Your future may have many opposites. There will be some times when there will be some sadness. But if you give yourself an A, you can find somewhere some happiness there. Sometimes things will be ugly. But what's the opposite of ugly? Pretty. So with that A, pulling out your little card, you'll find something pretty about it. Or when things are rough, you can find something that's smooth. Sometimes you'll have a frown, but with that attitude, you can turn it into a smile. You'll have some sorrow. You can find a little joy with that A for attitude that's positive. You'll have some tears, some crying, but you can make some laughter. And with your A for a positive attitude, you can turn an ugly nightmare into a beautiful dream. It will all depend on you. So on your journey from here, pull people close to you who sincerely care about you. Look for those who sincerely care about you. Surround yourself with them, because those are the people who will help you to maintain that A. You know, once you get a grade, it takes some maintenance. So you give yourself the A that's positive for attitude that is positive, and surround yourself with people and with books, with readings that will help you to maintain it. And whatever comes your way in any circumstance, you can say, this is tough, but I give myself an A for attitude that's positive. I'd like for all of the 2012 graduates to stand. Will you all stand, please? You see how happy we are for you and that applause, and you keep that ringing in your ear. But I want you, for your mothers, your fathers, your grandmothers, your aunts, your uncles, your sisters and brothers, your friends, your neighbors who came out to support you, girlfriends, husbands, boyfriends, I want you to tell them that on your report card in life, tell them what you're going to do. On the count of 3, I want you to tell them, if you mean it, and if you're going to do it, I want you to tell them, I give myself an A. And with the questions I'm going to ask you, I want you to tell us, I give myself an A. Okay, so first of all, on your report card for life, tell them on the count of 3, what are you going to do? Wait just a minute. Wait just a minute. I see some people up there who didn't even hear you. And I believe you mean it. And I know from Ms. Fuentes and your teachers that you can talk a little bit louder. Is that true? I believe there have been times they've had to say, quiet down. Now, this isn't a mellow kind of thing. There will be times that you will be mellow about it as you read it, and you'll say to yourself quietly, I give myself an A. But today, you are proclaiming it for all to hear. And you're giving it the confidence, because if you're going to give yourself an A, you want that A to be very strong. All right, so on the count of 3, the lady way up there at the top. No, oh, yeah, those over there, they're raising their hands. They want to hear you. Anybody over here want to hear? All right. All right, you want to hear them with confidence say it, y'all. All right. When things are going wrong, when circumstances appear as if they will not get better, what will you do? I give myself an A. All right. I think you heard them, and I think we believe it, but let's see. When your money is low, and we can tell you there will be some times, it may even be a little low today. Mine is. When your money is low, and it looks as if you don't know where the next money is coming from to pay for that extra bill, or pay that tuition when you want to go to college, or take another class, or help someone with something, or buy that pair of shoes. When the money is low and you feel as if there's no help anywhere, what will you do? I give myself. All right. Now, when sadness creeps in, when you can't muster up the right words to say or to express yourself, find some kind of way to look at that card and say, what? I give myself. Even when you're doing well, you know, you don't just give yourself an A when things are going wrong, but when you're doing well, when things are very happy for you, you take that card out, and in happy times, what will you do? Give yourself an A. Give yourself an A on your report card for life. Now, I want everybody to stand up. I don't want you to look at me. I want you to look at your family and your friends. And for this time, let them know with those beautiful smiles that you're going to have a positive attitude, and that you're going to always carry that attitude with you. And I'll tell you another little secret. Sometimes when you can't just say it, you may be someplace, you're waiting for that job interview. You're not quite sure to say, I give myself an A. I give myself an A. When you're going to talk with that next teacher or that next trainer, you're not worried about this test. I mean, you're worried about this test, or you just got that test grade. You still tell, I give myself an A. I give myself that attitude. And when you can't say it at all, you can just say it out. When you can't say it out loud, say it to yourself. I give myself, and you can pretend that you're kind of stretching a little bit, and you can just make you an A. In fact, somebody may wonder what you're doing. You don't have to tell them. They're strangers, but you're getting your confidence. You just say to yourself, let's try it. Say it to yourself. They don't have to hear you on this one. What are you going to do? All right. Now, for those of you who didn't do it yet, we expect you to practice that at home. Doesn't take much. All right. On the count of 3, tell them again. What you, 2012 graduates of the John Leslie Patton School, and we are Academic Center, we are so proud of you. Tell us what you're going to do on your report card for life. What are you going to do? Let's give them a hand for that. You may be seated. Now, all right. Now, one last thing, audience. We can't just let them say that, parents and friends and family, without showing them that we also believe that they will give themselves an A. They deserve a standing ovation. And once we start calling their names, we want to be respectful so that we can hear all of them. So I want us now to all stand everybody in the audience who supports these students, stand up, and on the count of 3, we will tell them and let them know that we want them, what we want them to do, and let's tell them, give yourself an A, and let's give them a standing ovation of applause, because that A is for attitude, and they're going to make it positive. You all ready? Okay, and remember, we want them to hear you like you heard them. Much louder, that's true, with much more fervent confidence, because they need it, and they'll take it with them. All right, graduates, 2012 graduates, we love you, we are proud of you, and for the rest of your life, we want you to give yourself an A.
All right. And we are extremely, extremely proud of our graduates. We do want to remind everyone at this time, as Ms. Ranger said, please, as we just gave everyone a standing ovation, but please wait. Do not applaud during the middle of the names as they're called, so that every student and every family member and every friend and every supporter here can hear every name called. Out of respect for every graduate, they have worked extremely hard to get here today, and I am equally proud of each of them. So at this time, as principal of John Leslie Patton Jr. Academic Center High School, I hereby affirm that each candidate has met all requirements for graduation as determined by the state of Texas and the Dallas Independent School District, and they are qualified to receive their diplomas, or they are otherwise qualified to participate in this graduation ceremony consistent with the laws of the state of Texas and the Dallas Independent School District.
I am pleased to award these diplomas, certifying that they are graduates of the Dallas Independent School District.
Mercedes. Krista Adams. Siska Adam. Carlos Aguiado. Araceli Iganio. David Archuleta. Stephanie Arvillado. Shantari Armstrong. Salim Ayala. Quinetta Booker. Keldrick Bowens. George Brown. Eric Diaz. Antoine Dorsey. Christopher Escobar. Alyssa Flores. Adrian Garcia. Jaleel Garcia. Jasmine Green. Whitney Gunter. Brandon Hattersby. Nayeli Ibarra. Crystal Jackson. Jamisha Montgomery. Ricardo James. Jaime Hazel. Cynthia Jimenez. Precious Jones. Jalen Lowry. Ivan Lozano. Adrian Lynn. Eric Macias. Armenia Martinez. Omar Mejia. Joshua Mosby. Desiree Purnell. Brenda Pintora. Felipe Rijos. Jerian Robinson. Nayeli Rocha. Nike Sims. Whitney Shedd. Christina Rodriguez. Felix Rojas. Jalissa Run. Maritza Sanchez. Lakia Stevenson. William Uzebor. Shatriel Willis. Ladies and gentlemen, your senior class of 2012.
All right, please hold your applause. We have one final step before it's official. Will the graduates of 2012 please stand? Move your tassels from your right side to your left side. It is our proud pleasure to present to you the graduates and class of 2012.